we're going to be covering the Consumer Electronics Show, and I'm here with Mike Geekus, our resident phone expert, who's going to tell us what he's looking out for this year. What do you expect to see?
Phones with larger displays, for one thing, Sue. In 2011, we saw displays of 4 inches or larger. In 2012, we expect to see phones with displays 4.5 inches, maybe even as big as 5 inches. Now, why would you want a phone with a 5-inch screen? It just simply makes browsing the web, looking at email, and viewing movies that much easier.
But that seems bulky to carry.
Well, so far the phone makers have been very good about keeping the phones very thin and pocket friendly. For example, a lot of the phones with very large screens are only a 1/4 inch thick.
Oh, that's not too bad.
No.
Now, what about speed?
The phones are getting much faster now. In 2011, we saw the first phones with what's known as a dual-core processor, and that for the first time allowed phones to multitask much better. You could browse the web and launch other applications. Videos appeared smoother. The web experience was better. In 2012, we expect to see the first quad-core phones. That's double the
Wow.
speed more. And experts say that the experience will be closer to that of a desktop or laptop computer.
But what about the networks? Are they going to be able to keep up with that?
The networks too. All of the major carriers now support these so-called 4G networks, these very fast networks that are like the broadband connection you have at home, even some of the smaller carriers. We look for them now to spread to more areas, to more rural areas, and the networks themselves to get faster.
And what about using your phone to pay for things?
That's right. In 2011, we saw the first such service. It was called Google Wallet, and the idea is you have an account linked to your phone and a wireless technology called near-field communication. So when you're in a store and you go to the register to pay, you just wave your phone in front of the register and pay. Now, Google Wallet was moderately successful, some would say unsuccessful, because very few phones have that technology and there aren't that many services. But in 2012, we expect to see an explosion in both areas, more services and more phones with this technology.
I can't wait, and I can't wait to cover the show with you. And please remember, what happens in Vegas gets reported back to you, so check out consumerreports.org for all of our show coverage. I'm Sue Lacola for Consumer Reports.